he lost everything. So I think that's what it was trying to tell us.
Okay. David, sit tight. I have to. I'm like all over the place this evening. I don't usually do shows on Saturday, and now my fucking printer is jammed. Guys, we're focusing on the rise and fall of the Fresh and Fit podcast. Florida Boy Jay is a little bit busy, so I'm looking for anyone to call in and educate me on the fallout. I watched a few videos earlier, but I'm not fully in the loop. And Walter Weeks, that's his name. That's Fresh Prince CEO. Oh my God, I have to ask, did he buy his soon-to-be baby mama a Birkin bag? Oh! That's against the G code. I don't give a fuck what Future and the rest of these goofy niggas do. Drake is a trick. Don't fall for the bullshit. Did Fresh buy his soon-to-be Chinese baby mama a Birkin bag? Lord Jesus. Kill Mo Lemonade. Okay, you're calling in, so I need your area code.
Her ass pregnant.
Oh, whoa. Okay. How do I say your name? Invanity. Thank you for your support. Yes, our blacks are cursed by Islam, Christianity. Hold on a second. I want to get some people on the line here this evening. Area code 202.
Real, man.
Good evening. We're having a show all over the place. Are you there? You ready? 202.
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Yes, sir. I'm the Kimmo Lemonade. I'm calling in.
Hey, what's up, man?
To explain. Okay, so I wanted to chime in on the Black is Cursed topic real quick, and I wanted to say briefly real quick about how he mentioned Israel and Canaan. First of all, let me just say this: that Canaan, the scripture doesn't say that Ham is cursed. It says that Canaan is cursed. It says cursed is Canaan, and then Canaan is the Canaan. Because listen, I'm a Bible scholar myself, so it says cursed is Canaan. It does not say cursed is Ham. We gotta. Star is always famous for saying Africa is a continent, so we can't sit here and act like, oh, you know what I mean. But the point is this though, because this is during the time where the earth was not divided. So we also have to think about that, okay? Because the earth was not divided yet. So it wasn't, and Israel didn't even come into a nation yet. So we need to slow it down. Israel is after Abraham, after Jacob. Jacob is the forefather. He is the father of Israel, okay? He's the father of Esau. He's the father of, sorry about that. Jacob is also the other name of Israel. Sometimes he's called Jacob, sometimes he's called Israel. But we have to understand that those 12 tribes, you know what I mean? They come out of Isaac, okay? They come out of Isaac.
If I can jump in for a second, and I appreciate what you're saying. I want you and David to have a conversation. I have to fix my goddamn printer. But now I'm sure you will agree that many people make the reference to the curse of Ham. It's not so much that I'm trying to push that narrative, but if you were to Google the curse of Ham, they do make a lot of churches and people have made that reference. But you're right, it is actually Canaan. But we're trying to comb through it. David, can you respond to this man whilst I work on my printer? Sure. Please, can you hear him?
Yep. So curse be Canaan, a servant of servants. So yes, you're most definitely correct, and that is true. But it's been known as the curse of Ham, but it's about his son Canaan, which is the grandchild. So yeah, that's absolutely true. So Canaan was said to be a servant of servants because...
Hang on a second, David, hold on a second. Sir, you've got a lot of noise in the background. Can you make the adjustments? It's like clicking and all sorts of noise, please.
No problem.
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, so I'm in 100% agreement with you. I see no error in what you're saying. That's absolutely fact. It is the curse of Canaan, the grandchild of Noah, which is the son of Ham. Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants. And what that means is that when the children of Israel left in Exodus, and they were former slaves, the children of Israel, when they came to the land of Canaan, the Canaanites ended up serving them. So they became a servant of servants, meaning the children of Israel, former slaves or servants to the Egyptians. So, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, and so that needs to be clarified because it can give off the the cadences if we're talking about black the curse. And the thing is, I also wanted to say this is that Scripture, the Apostle Paul says, "Cursed," he says, "is everyone who does not love the Lord Jesus Christ. Let him be anathema." Remember, okay? So we can't. So everyone, it says, if you do not love the Lord Jesus Christ, let him be accursed. Okay. So everybody, every race in the Scripture, according to Scripture, if we want to keep it the way how because it says we're laid under the foundation of the apostles and prophets, the prophets and the apostles. So we're under the foundation of the prophets and the apostles. We got to keep it 100. And it's not called the Bible. Bible means book. It's called the Holy Scripture. Okay.
Okay. Now hang on a second, sir. I want us to stay on topic with regards to the actual question. I think you and David have already established that you're both, understanding and agreeing about the curse is not actually Ham, even though multiple sources say the curse of Ham. So the question, sir, are black people cursed in the Bible? This sad programming, mind job that has gone on for hundreds of years. That's the question. Can you speak to that? Are black people cursed, or Africans? Because in the Scripture it was reference to Africa. Yes.
So, in regards to the curse, a lot of us we tend to associate that curse with slavery. We associate that curse with us not being able, with crabs in the barrel type of talk. Now, I want to say this, touching on slavery. The word boss didn't exist yet. The word employee didn't exist yet. So we have to understand that word slave means servant, and slavery was.
Sir, I don't mean to cut you short, but I want us to deal with the cursed, as opposed to breaking down every little word and syllable. The question, again, are black people cursed? Please.
Well, I'm keeping it biblical. Everyone who does not love the Lord and follow the Lord Jesus Christ, it says, let him be accursed.
There you go.
So yes, if we're not following, it's the reason why we were doing better when we came out of slavery and we were following Jesus Christ. My grandmother didn't even see white people. She lived a great life. I mean, I'm not saying every black person did, but you see that we're the ones who brought forth Tulsa. We're the ones who brought forth, the Black Wall Street. We're the ones who brought forth all these industries, and technically, Asians are Africans because they're called the Sinites.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Sinite is where you get the word China. It comes from the Qin Dynasty, Q-I-N, then it was S-I-N, and then it was Qin Dynasty. So the Sinites are the sons of Canaan, okay? So, and Canaan, we already know, is the son of Ham, and Ham's sons, two of his sons are Egypt and Ethiopia, okay? So with that being
said, hang on a second, back up on calls. So you're saying, on a broader spectrum, everyone is cursed, not just Canaan.
Yes, according to Scripture.
According to Scripture.
See, that's the thing. Yeah. See, that's the thing. We tend to act like this is a white person's book, or this is a black person's book, or this is an Israelite book.
No,
sir.
This is God's law. It's God's law.
This is God. It ain't about race. He ain't even tripping off of race. Right. He done wiped out people. He done started the world all over again after wiping everybody out. He ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to keep it all the way intact. We make this book about race, and God is trying to tell everybody, listen, all y'all, if you with me, he said there's no Greek nor Jew.
Right.
And if you're rolling with me, though, you feel me?
So it's not about race.
Hang on, sir. David, you want to respond? And then let's give this man the last word. Go ahead, David.
Just a question. Okay. It's not about race, but would you say it's about nations? Does God address nations in this book?
It's about sin. It's about sin. And it's about coming out of Babylon as a symbolic reference to the worldliness. Not necessarily. See, he used these things as examples. Like for a time, Egypt represented the world because they was fat, and they was, when I say fat, I mean like off the king's bread and wine. You know what I mean? Like they were the civilization practically started in Egypt. I mean, they started lemonade, for crying out loud, and I make lemonade. Okay. So with that being said, You know what I mean? Yeah, look up your research. Lemonade started in Egypt. But my point is that you know, civilization and the civilized life came from Egypt, but they were also so high-minded in their civil lifestyle that they were, you know, too big for the britches and heavy in sin. It's the same thing with the Greeks. You got the same thing with the Romans. You got the same thing with Babylon. So you know what I mean? And I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of us acting like this is a white man's religion, and then the black people, it was put on us. When you got in the book of Acts chapter...
Sir, I have to jump in. I appreciate your knowledge. Are you a content...
Are
you a content creator, sir? Do you have a platform? Do you have your channel?
Kilmo Lemonade. I'm running things in IG.
Okay.
Kilmo Lemonade. Lemonade all over the DMV. It's taking over. It's taking off.
Thank you, man.
Black man.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much.
God bless.
Yes, sir. All right, God bless. All right. David, before I bring in other people, we're getting some good discussion going here. And on the showrunner, that's David's YouTube channel, folks. YouTube.com/@DVD1646. David?
So since he acknowledges that civilization originated in Egypt, why doesn't he worship Amun-Ra? Why is he so into Jesus? Because he says if you don't follow Jesus, you're cursed.
He's gone now, but let's pull it back to our topic, you know, the curse of Canaan, Ham, whatever you want to call it. I do believe that people are cursed.
Right.
Me, the non-believer, the person who is devoid of mysticism and so on. Yeah, niggas are cursed, man. Niggas are the permanent underclass. The fuck? David, sit tight a second. Joe Pilot, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Fresh a simp. He wiped up a sugar baby. Joe Pilot, might you want to call in? I need to be educated. I mean, I support this show. I thought what they did was beautiful. You know, I don't even go after other content creators. That's not my thing. But the audio that is in my community section is heartbreaking. Get heartbreaking. He doesn't even have the gift of gab to show her, listen, if you take care of that situation, baby, it's me and you. We can turn this around. I'll make you a co-host on this show. That's what he should have been telling her. Listen. I'll talk to Finn. We'll work all this out, boo-boo. We're gonna bring you in, you know. But I need you to take that plan B and just handle that so that I can really, you know, so I can really get to moving, shaking, and popping. He said to her, I don't want to have any babies. And she said, he said, why do you want to have a baby now? And she said, well, why did you make me pregnant? Gave the nigga a wheel kick, and he's supposed to be a fucking red pill. Thank you, Joe Pilot, again. JL, I got your donation. He says, David has the full knowledge of bussy. Okay. Hey, Janet, are you tapping it? Janet, I can't read a long email, but you're always welcome to chime in if you like, okay? All right, let's go to area code 973. Good evening. A little bit of a mess tonight, but we are here. Are you there, 973?
What's going on? Yeah, well, I'm here.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, break down this whole fresh thing. So what questions did you have? Because, I'm tapped in, I've watched them since they kind of started.
Okay.
Start of the pandemic and whatnot, so.
Okay. Please keep in mind, I don't like to attack other platforms. I like what they do.
No.
I like what they do. Is this for clout or is this real? Is this woman, and let's not call her an escort. I don't know. I'm not trying to get sued.
Yeah,
is this real?
She's not an escort. Yeah, I believe it is real. She's not an escort, which is ridiculous. She is she's a former she's a former swimsuit model, if I'm not mistaken. They did a stream yesterday, talking about, they had a lawyer on there, the popular, I know he does a lot of podcasts, NY divorce attorney or something like that. And the divorce attorney, kind of broke down everything, saying like this is, a common ploy from this area, to use like, falsified, voice recognition software, like, commonly used like by AI and stuff like that. Like he said, he's seen the case, many times. This same exact kind of ploy for money. I mean, he was going into like, fresh, like, fresh, you really made it because, you have women, trying to put babies on you and whatnot. And this lawyer, is pretty reputable. Like he represents like $8 billion.
Okay, now hang on a second, sir. I don't even want to promote the fucking lawyer. I heard Fresh.
Okay, sorry.
I heard Fresh, who has no game with the females, damn near copping a plea. I heard a woman who barely speaks English language wrapping this nigga around her fingers. Okay, so maybe she's not an escort, sir, but she's a 304 talking to that nigga. Talking to that nigga.
She tried to catch him up. If you listen, she was.
Sir, she's got him.
Sir,
she's got the nigga's seed. She's got a check baby, sir.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that to be true, Star.
Come on. Check baby 1 2. Check baby. David, you got some audio in the background. Can you turn everything off, please? Sir, go ahead. I'm on one, sir. Pardon me. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, everything's off. Yeah, no, we don't know that that's true, Star. You know what I'm saying? Like you're fairly successful, as this never happened to you, where a drink was like, yo, I got your kid, yada yada yada. Let me, get some money for the yacht. Because they were saying yesterday that the reason she said that is because Fresh wouldn't move her out to Florida and buy her a crib because they stopped talking, and then she popped up and called with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like it's again a crazy rap. I mean, like. It's just a lot of misinformation. People are just quick to hate them, and the hate stems from the fact that they might do goofy shit, yada 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 every now and then, but the core of what they stand
simping on audio. So whether she is or isn't pregnant, she's talking down to this nigga, the so-called leader of the red pill movement, talking to this nigga like he's her son, and he's tongue tied. You want to cam up? If you don't want to cam up, go ahead and take your time.
No, I'll cam up. But just tell me what I got to do.
Send me an email, man. thehater1964yahoo.com. I'm not kicking their backs in. I fuck with Myron heavy.
No, I know you do.
Heavy.
Yeah.
If Myron emails me and says, OG, can you take that video down? This motherfucking video comes down. But send me an email. Hold on a second. Sit tight, sir. David, we're going to get back to our black people cursed. Are you up to speed on Fresh and Fit? Not that you have to be. David.
Yeah. Theater1960@yahoo.com.
1964 yahoo.com.
Fresh hardly.
I'm going to put you on hold, sir, whilst you do that. Okay, you were saying, David?
Yeah, Fresh never really even talked on the show. I caught a few episodes here and there, but he wasn't like a communicator or anything. Myron carried the show. He was kind of just there. He just added a few, here and there commentary, but he wasn't really a strong presence on the show. So I don't know. Myron was the one. It was more him and the guests that they would have. Whenever they had guests, that was like the feature. And then
the name of the show is Fresh and Fit. So it's Fresh is the lead quarterback. Do you understand where I'm coming from? If your name has got top billing first, you're supposed to stand on it, man. Stand on business, as they say.
And then what did they heat for? They said that they didn't date women of color or dark-skinned women at one point, so they just bounced back from that, and now they got this to deal with. So it seems like they're in a lot of problems.
Salute to dark-skinned women who, if you bust off inside them raw, and you say, baby, I really don't want no kids. I'll break you off $2,500 a month for 5 years. Can you get rid of it and just say, okay, I'll do that? Salute to those women. Yeah, no, I'm not saying I've ever gone through that, but I'm just saying we got an Asian talking to this nigga. Hold on a second. Somebody sent in a donation. Niggas out here running up in bitches raw and then start tearfully begging them to have abortions. Facts. The nigga didn't even have his begging game down. That's what I'm saying. Jell, I got you donation 770. Hold on a second. Jell say he wants some smoke with you. Okay. I don't see him in the queue just yet. Let me bring it in the meantime. 936. Good evening. Are you there? 936.
Show.
You gotta turn that down in the background, or we gotta let you go. 936 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for calling. Folks, do not call up in here trying to kill the vibe with a whole bunch of shit in the background. 858, good evening. Are you there?
So
Are you?
Yeah, I'm here, Star.
Sir, you
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm up to
you
speed.
gotta take the headset off, please, sir.
Man.
We need to hear you.
You ain't learned by now. You ain't
Okay, I'll call you back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, all that
Yeah,
fly.
you been fucking
That fly
me
shit with
for
the
a month.
headset. I got the Bluetooth. I'm talking to the
got a
bitch
baby in
on the
me.
other line. Jill, I don't see you in the
keep
queue
the
just yet. I'll
baby.
come back and look for you.
She sounds so naive and tender.
512, good evening.
That bitch
512. Are you there? Yes, no, maybe.
Star?
Yes.
Hey, you're talking about Fresh and Fit?
That's what we're doing, sir. You ready?
Yes, sir. I was a big fan. I started watching early in like 2020. And the red pill, I found like a lot of value in it. But I also found like some things that were inconsistent with the messaging. And like, I don't know, I was a big fan of like Myron and Fresh in the beginning. But like, they have more and more accusations against them. And most of them I was able to like kind of brush off and like listen to their side of the story, so to speak. But this one just doesn't seem to add up, and like really seems to be like the straw that broke the camel's back, I would say. Like, I don't know if I can really write.
Take your time. I want you to walk me through this. Is this a death blow to Fresh? Did you hear the audio that's in my community section?
I actually listened to them reacting to it, and they played the audio of the call. I don't know if it's the same thing you have. But yeah, it just looked bad. Like, they had their own lawyer on the show too. It was kind of like backing them up.
Never mind the clout chasing lawyer. I want to get right to the meat and the potatoes of the bullshit. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind having some.
Okay, so now Fresh is begging this girl, man. He doesn't even know how to really talk to her. You see, you can't sit up on the microphone and talk that G shit, and then behind the scenes you're simping, you know, and you're damn near on your knees for a bitch. No, we're not accepting it, and that's what the audio sounds like. Yes, based on what you heard.
He sounds terrible. He sounds like a lame. And like a lot of people have accused him of like riding Myron's coattails and like just kind of going off of his opinions, not really having his own thoughts. And he brags about having 1,000 leg count, which I really don't give a shit about. But a lot of people have called BS on that and really said like he seems so cheesy. Like, are we really believing this guy has game and is smooth with the ladies when he seems so awkward, et cetera, et cetera? You know, all this stuff, people ragging on him, and I just kind of ignored it all the time. But now it's like, it's hard to ignore with this one. It seems super blatant, super obvious. And it's just like, yeah, like, I've been a fan the whole time, like I said, and I've stuck to him through the other allegations, but this just seems to be like so clear cut that it's hard for me to like, just kind of brush it aside.
Is this a clout chase? I mean, a lot of people do a lot of shit, man. Is this all set up? Is this chick not pregnant, but, you know, they've concocted this scheme? You know, kind of like how I did back in the days with you're too young to know, but the whole Aaliyah stuff. I organized that, and I told the female co-host what to do, what to say, and when to walk off the show. So it's not unimaginable that they couldn't have concocted this. What do you think?
I just think that could be true, but I feel like unless you're just thinking all publicity is good publicity, but I feel like this is something that because critics of the show have already been on Fresh, and like that's one of his main. As someone who's a fan of the show, I've seen people that criticize the show, and they say that's one of the things they try to detract him for. Like, oh, I don't believe that he's this big G, like you say. I don't believe that he's had 1,000 leg count. I don't believe that he's really smooth as a lady because of all this other stuff we see, and it just doesn't seem to add up really.
Before you go, and I appreciate you educating me on this. If he does step down, or if Myron decides to cut ties, I would like to see Myron continue, talking the red pill talk. Who would be a good co-host, in your opinion, male or female?
I don't know. I think Myron might consider Pearl. I know that's someone he's collaborated with.
Just Pearly things?
I'm not
just Pearly things.
Yeah.
No.
Potentially.
No.
I don't know. I can't see him really.
I like her. Hang on a second. I like her, but they would be on the same page. What about Candace Owens and Finn?
She was recently on the show, and they got along. And, like, they had a pretty good vibe, and like they agree on a lot of stuff. But she tends to relate a little bit more to the women and be like a little bit softer than he is.
Bingo.
So that would be.
Bingo.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw her on there recently, probably about 2 weeks ago. That's not a bad thought.
I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't see the episode. Hey, man, I appreciate the call, and thank you for tapping in. Thank you.
I appreciate you,
That's okay. Okay. Reiko says, could this be a play by Fresh for content? Yeah. I don't know if this is a play. Oh, my God. Guys, where is Dope Man? Dope Man, are you out there? I think this is 770. Gel, is that you, sir? Tapping in late night. 770. Gel.
Yeah, the situation with Fresh and Fit is a sad one. You have a whole generation of young men following behind these gentlemen and not learning anything. We act like these guys are spitting game. If you look at their guests on the show, these are fetal alcohol syndrome looking chicks that are bottom of the barrel. There's no one of substance at all on this show.
Okay.
So their followers are just looking for drama. And this kid, Fresh, I mean, that woman had him wrapped around his head. I mean, she telegraphed that whole damn call. If you didn't see that was a setup from a mile away,
Right.
you had a problem. He needed to cut that phone call off, say nothing. Speak to my lawyer. But now she knows she has leverage because he put himself out there. These guys are late bloomers. They've never had any women. So once they get some bread, these women get out because they're not dealing with the women that are on the show. They're dealing with women in Miami that are smart and understand how to go at it. They get a piece of tail like this, they never have.
Scammers. Pickpocket bitches,
That woman played him like a funky piano. So if she's pregnant, she
played him like a banjo at a hoedown. Yeah, you're
there
right.
You go.
You're right. Yeah.
And he'll get played again too, because he does not know how to handle women. He does not understand power. He does not understand that money does not equate to power.
Right.
And there it is. Bottom line, sad situation, but it will happen again. So if his followers learn anything, learn from this.
Stay with me a second, because stay with me because I haven't been watching the show, since they got demonetized, and that's not because of anything other than I don't like to overly critique the younger generation. Let them do their thing. Let them make their mistakes. I think his credibility is gone behind that audio. Behind, as you just described, lame behavior. I can't take him serious from this point on with regards to anything that comes out of his mouth. The bummiest nigga with no money knows how to talk to a bitch.
Damn, because he needs a place to sleep. And he will find a way to sleep.
Bingo.
But this man's out here with paper.
Bingo.
And cannot understand how to connect the two. That's it.
Any comments, Jill? We're talking Bible talk. David is on the screen here. Are black people cursed by any thoughts of me? And I want to get into that.
When it comes to the Bible, I really don't go that route. But if black people are cursed because we refuse to do for self, that's what it all comes down to at the end of the day. We're deaf, dumb, and blind, and we refuse to look at ourselves for who we are and what we need. And until we look at ourselves and do a full assessment, we're dead. We're not cursed, we're dead.
Great comment, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Thank you. Jill tapping in. hang on a second, David. Got a donation here from El Osito Galore. Behind every successful black man is a strong lady boy. David, sit tight for a second because someone posted a comment on my show yesterday, and I want to acknowledge this person, whether it was a female, I assume it's a female, or whoever. The YouTube channel at the Fizz Factory 8703. Black men don't care. With respect to the documentary that I was talking about yesterday about missing black women, right? And I was asking the audience, do you guys care? Why don't you care? The comment says, black men don't care because they internally hate themselves. They hate who created them, but they can't take it out on their moms and family. So they take it out on innocent women in the community. They don't care because they fail to comprehend that they can only be created by black women. They don't care because they can't save us. They couldn't save themselves from slavery, Jim Crow, lynchings, etc. They are the docile male being, subjugated by white supremacy, and they actually love it. Why change what you love? Now I have to make a long-ass comment about why black women don't care. I think that was a brilliant comment with regards to what appears to be black men not caring about missing black women or black children. I was really appalled by the response. Did you see yesterday's show by any chance, David?
Oh yeah, I was up. I watched it. Yeah, that addresses deep because it's like psychologically ingrained, that inferiority complex that a lot of men of color have. Like, it touches on self-hatred. And then you can even tap on interracial dating as a byproduct of that. Could that potentially be why men of color pursue lighter, fair-skinned women, just like Fresh and Fit, when they made that comment that they don't date dark-skinned black women.
I'll read it.
So there could be a lot of truth to what she's saying. This inferiority complex, it's ingrained.
Assuming it's a female, it might be a male transitioning, or, and I'm not trying to be funny, but it might be a gay black male speaking. I think it was worth me regurgitating for the audience, and again, not that everybody has to chime in on these topics, but man, the documentary about missing black women and children, and the HBO series, which I started to watch, and then I said, you know what? Nobody cares, so why am I going to waste my time? You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's deep-rooted, psychologically ingrained to dislike ourselves on account of our features, our skin color. And I think Dr. Umar Johnson touches a lot about on this as well, because like the psychology behind it. Why do men of color pursue different ethnicities, different race women? So it's deep. There could be some merit to that. Is there, despite all the popularization of black males in mainstream media, could there still be a low self-esteem complex? And how is that? Because if you dominate sports and music, entertainment, everyone glorifies and publicizes the black male.
You're so quick to run around here and shoot and kill your brother. But when a goddamn earthquake hits you, you get to shaking in your boots, clacking at your knees, screaming for mama and Jesus.
Yeah, so how could you have a low self-esteem complex? That doesn't make any sense.
Can the black man save the black woman, or is he a coward? Hang on a second, David. Chris, area code 678 from yesterday.
This is me. I'm Chris. Holy guacamole. I'm surprised you answered my call.
Well, sir, I don't know who you are. Somebody sent me a random email. Okay. Are you Chris?
It's a long line. That's all I need.
Yeah, I'm popping. I'm looking at 35 calls. Are you the Chris from yesterday?
That hoe gonna show you everything she's been holding back.
All right, David and I.
Listening, sir, and thank you for answering the line. Thank you.
I dated
So I would like to have a discussion. Yesterday, you guys were talking on top of each other. I respect your knowledge, but in order for us to have a conversation that people can hear and engage, we have to make it so that you speak, let him speak, so on and so forth. The question tonight, are black people cursed in the Bible? Might you have knowledge in that area with regards to
by that time,
whether the Old Testament, New Testament, what have you?
Yes, sir.
Together.
Well, I don't want to go too far in regards of that topic.
Go far,
Really,
Chris. Go far. We're going in. We're going in. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, there's a man named William Branham, whoever the heck. That guy seriously has hustled since 1960 something, but he recorded the doctrine in 1978, February 5th, along with Raymond Jackson. Now, they hustled the ever-loving heck out of these black people, convincing them that they were the curse of Ham. They were the descendants of Ham, even though in reality, the Hebrews and, the Judaic people, they really don't subscribe to the point where, okay, it doesn't say there's a color, but we're going to attach a color. They know good and gosh darn well. They can't even say it out loud. Like, okay, no, let's look in the book. Okay, well, the book doesn't say color, but there's certain descriptions. It's like, what's those descriptions? Okay, we can't tell you that right now. Well, then when you go look for yourself, you find out, well, there's no description, and that description actually fits you more than me. And that's number one. Can I get to number two, or am I doing too much?
Well, we can go back hundreds of years, not just the 60s and the 70s. The curse.
1978, February 5th.
Yeah.
Even though it was before that, he started that game. We
can go back even further with regards to whether it's symbolic in nature, whether you find it to be literal. I don't know your faith per se. I know you called in yesterday, and you and David had a healthy exchange. Let me ask you again, in your opinion, just give me what you think. Never mind somebody else. Are black people cursed in the Bible? You, Chris.
Absolutely not. If you ask me, cursed people do not have their culture, their micro expressions, their mini body movements. They do not have those replicated all over the earth. Everyone who is struggling, their default way of dressing and talking has something to do with this miscellaneous group of melanated people that lay in quote-unquote America. Not South America, not just North America, the United States of America. We're American. Let's not play that game. We are American. They follow us. They are talking about us. Now, when it comes to the curse of Ham, they try to apply that to black people because they see the power. That has nothing to do with us. Whether you talk to your actual Israeli friend, I don't have a necessarily Jewish friend per se, because things have separated lately, but I do have an Israeli friend. Don't play with me. Man. That is Jewish. I also have an Arab friend. I feel sorry for so I don't play games. I don't do things. No, I have friends in both categories. I'll just stop right there.
Okay, all right. Hang on a second, Chris, sit tight. David, any response to what Chris has said?
Well, I just want to say first, Chris has an unfair advantage because he has such a deeper voice than me. He sounds very strong. I haven't called a pussy tonight, so
what?
I'm in my feelings. I'm acting light-skinned tonight. I'm still recovering.
Wow.
Sounds like,
Any response with regards to what he just said?
Yeah, I agree with him because Dr. James Small said that the African American is the most culturally enforced black man on the planet. So you're saying pure facts, bar none. Everyone copies African American culture. So we see that even in the lingo franco, the way people talk, the colloquialisms, the slang that's used, it's hit the corporate world. So everyone says my bad, everyone says yo, everyone says, even the term Karen. It's hilarious. That was a derogatory term that people of color used for white people, and now white people have adopted it. White people call each other Karens.
Yeah.
So that's a testament testament to the influence of black people. Even when they use derogatory terms, it's still catchy and picks up. You know, when black people get the stickers on the
sharp and well learned. I don't care. I like that guy. I don't care. Now we disagree, but
rainbow.
Not even that much, really. We don't really disagree that much, to be honest, because it was just two different.
Honestly, no. It's certain things where
You guys are playing nice tonight, and I'm getting a little nauseous. I don't really want to hear all this this fucking sweet.
Oh no,
sweet tooth shit.
Where's the smoke? We need the smoke. Chris.
Stop me from cutting his head off, and then you say, well,
I'm not stopping you from doing nothing. I said you can go wherever you want to go. Okay, so hold on a second, David. Hold on. Let's go back to you, Chris, because I'm backed up on calls here. Are black people cursed in the Bible? Okay, so surely you can't deny that the programming for hundreds and hundreds of years has indeed made people to believe that they were cursed. Yes, and had them accept certain positions in life and still being under the mind control. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, mind.
The first thing that I want to say to that, and thank you for giving me the floor. To be honest, let's go ahead and put it on the table. There's truly this thing of they want black people to be in that corner.
Like that,
we're gonna get rough. I'm going to try my best to avoid every single last hot word. Even in their bickering, that's currently going on.
You walk in there,
there's a certain person with another certain person that will say, literally, they're cousins. Even though they're blowing each other up, they will admit they're cousins. They are in a struggle, let's say that is well known about over the entire globe. They will admit they are.
Can you give us the names? I don't know why you're withholding the names. Who are we talking about?
Jacob and Esau.
We're talking about the Arabs and the small hats. Okay. So they will admit, hey, one of those brothers, the three brothers that was mentioned earlier that found the father naked. Okay, one is so-called small hat. One is so-called Arab, and one is so-called African, or however you want to claim to be that the heavier melanated one. So it goes lighter to middle to darker. And they're claiming that the darker is cursed for eternity for finding his father naked.
Hang on a second, Chris. Jell sends in a comment. He says, this Bible Negro is a friggin' snake. I'm not sure what he means by that, but he also he said, do you want to talk to him, Jell? Okay, Jell, if you want to call, Jell, if you want to tap back in, I'll bring you back on the line. Okay, listen, Chris, since you guys are on the same page tonight, I'm going to thank you for calling in. In the future, man,
we're not on the same page.
Well, you both say both say that the black people are not cursed, but hang on a second, hang on. Stay in touch via email, and if you call in to talk religion, you have to say, hey, I'm so-and-so, and I'm on the line. Otherwise, I don't know these phone numbers. I'll be honest with you, okay?
Well, sir, thank you. Could I possibly mention the connection between the small hats, the Arabs, and the blacks?
Yeah, sure. Can you do it in 30 seconds? 30 seconds.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Okay. Now, one really crazy thing about that whole thing is, how do you accept them as being your cousins, but you took my culture, my word, my body movements, how I blink, how I move, how I breathe, my vocal cadence, you've taken that all over the world, but you didn't put my name on it, so no one knows it belongs to me. They think it belongs to America. So how in the everlasting heck could you possibly say that they're your cousins? In the bad way, you say, oh, I'm your cousin, we're related, but you give me none of that same cousinly feeling, yet I haven't thrown any bombs at you. So how can I not be your cousin if I haven't bombed you when you already say we're related?
I have to go, Chris. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You sound a little extra tonight. I mean, last night he was going hard in the paint.
Maybe he felt sorry for me tonight. He eased up a bit on me.
America's really changed.
Sound like that powder.
Saturday night.
Hold on a second, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to finish up the discussion on black people cursing the Bible with David because I want to get to other people chiming in, tapping in. And let me make sure I'm promoting my sponsors. Okay. Sit tight on the phones. Right. www.gurubusinesscenter.com. Okay. This is a great platform to go to if you need any type of advice or consultation with regards to LLCs, 501c3s, planning, profit and loss statements. This is a great platform. Make sure you tell that young woman I sent you, okay? David, sit tight. Let's bring in a few more calls here. Area code 213. Good evening. Are you there? 213.
Hey, what's up, Star? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm alright. How you guys doing? Hey, I do want to comment.
Your phone sounds really choppy. Your phone sounds choppy. Can you make the adjustments? I don't know what's going on here.
Alright. How about right now?
A little better. Go ahead.
Social class and race.
Alright, I just want to say I do believe that we are indeed, black people are cursed.
Social class.
If you want to go back to the Bible days, I'm not that versed in all of
racism
the
and white ideology
just judging off
is
of
the
what
problem.
Sir, your phone is going in and out, in and out, in and out. Can you call back? It's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe the microphone, the headset.
Call back.
Thank you, man.
We didn't have racism.
He thinks black people are cursed. Damn.
Well, I appreciate the call. Area code 951. Good evening. Talking about a few topics. Saturday night, late night. 951. Yes, no, maybe?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, how you doing, Star?
I'm great. What do you want to start?
I was calling about your show, Are Black People Cursed in the Bible? It never said what color that a person could be cursed from. It could have been cursed to be white.
There we go.
They are the one. White people are the one with cave dwellers.
I'll tell you that.
Do you know the story that we're referencing?
Yes, I do. And I know that Jews and Arabs are both the same family. As far as Abraham goes.
How did things get so misconstrued for hundreds of years? How was the curse or the story of
because Hagar?
How did the story of Ham and Canaan get implemented and programmed into the minds of black people, leading them to believe that they were cursed and that there were rules on how to treat your slave?
First of all, I think that over here in America, we got it because of slavery, and everything that was wrong had to do with black people in the Bible. But as far as Abraham having Hagar as a concubine, she was feeling like that she was more than his wife. So God told Abraham to send her away. He would give him a son. His wife laughed and thought that this couldn't be true. I'm too old. It's no way I can have a son. But God did give her a son, and God gave him the birthright. So this is where all of this turmoil is, because the Arab that was sent away, which was Hagar and her child, they feel like that since that's his firstborn, that he should have the birthright. And then the Jews feel like, well, he wasn't given the birthright because he wasn't born within the marriage between Abraham and his wife.
And you got scholars.
Now, if I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm not about it.
Hang on a second, baby. David, can you respond? Hang on, baby, hold on a second. David, can you respond to her? I'm trying to fix my printer. David, jump in there.
You're on the right track. You're piecing it up well because you mentioned Hagar, and that's an important piece to the puzzle because she was the Egyptian handmaid or maiden servant to Abraham. So that's correct. Hagar is a part of this very much as well. But another interesting thing to note, Abraham came from a city called Ur, and Ur is in Iraq, and that was ancient Babylon. So if you're familiar, do you know Nimrod? Nimrod was a Babylonian king, but he was also the son of Cush, and Cush is Ethiopia. So when you do a deep dive, it's very interesting because that
wasn't the Cushites?
Yeah.
Wasn't the Cushites black people?
Most definitely, definitely 100%. So it's interesting when you really dig in deep and you unravel, because we're so quick to say, yeah, Hagar was Egyptian, so we credit her with being the African and black. But what was Abraham? Because he was from what would be Babylon. So if Nimrod is the son of Cush, and Cush is Ethiopia, how could Nimrod be the Babylonian king? That's Iraq. So what does that tell you about where Abraham, the region that he was from? They were all, Babylon is Cush.
All right, baby, I'm going to give you the last word, and I also want to ask you a question before you go. You have the floor. Are you there? Okay, baby.
Yes, I am. I was just listening to what he had to say. I was just seeing, was I right? Because I thought that Abraham was a Cushite.
Because we're connecting the dots based on the information that we're given. So we're on the right track, that's for sure. We're definitely in the right direction. So,
darling, I want to thank you for your call. But now, someone sent in a comment with regards to black men. Are they cowards? Are they pussy? Why won't they crash out for the black woman and get to busting white people upside the head and go down to the Capitol and just start ripping shots at their Glocks? Is the black man a coward?
Yeah.
Baby, you got to pick up the pace. What are you doing?
You know what? I was just trying to I'm sorry, sir. I was trying to let you talk.
No.
You know, and give
I'm done talking. Can you answer the question, please?
Yes, I do think that black men should go ahead on and take care of their black women. A lot of them.
Are they cowards, baby? The question is, are they cowards?
A lot of them are cowards. Yes, they are. A lot of them are cowards, but a lot of them aren't. And I think it has to do with how you were raised. I think it has to do with, was there a man showing you what to do for a woman? And then another thing is this, and I know I'm going to get flack about it, but it's too many men that want to be girls.
Okay. Thank you for the call, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
She's on some type of delayed reaction.
Wow.
When she brought up the white stuff, I thought she was going to mention all the references in the Bible. Of people.
I'm past that. David, great to talk to you, man. Did you comment under your post in the community section for your new book? Leave a long comment. Tell people to come to your page, man.
Yeah. But just add one more thing to the conversation, since people want to bring up color all the time. No one mentioned Miriam, Moses' sister, who was cursed to turn leprous white as snow. So hang
on a second. What's your schedule next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday, to get you back on the show?
I'm free Tuesday and Wednesday, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday, let's have another conversation like this, and the question will be, is Jesus a fictional character? Don't answer now. Don't answer now. Start doing your research. Is Jesus a fictional character? Tuesday or Wednesday on the Star Report, okay?
Do that up.
Thank you, Dave. Good to talk to you. Thank you.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Appreciate the platform. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thanks, Star.
David tapping in. All right. Guys, I don't know what the fuck happened to my printer. Jesus Christ. Back to my main topic, the rise and fall of Fresh and Fit podcast. In my community section is the audio. Fresh getting spoken to like he's a stepchild by his soon-to-be baby mama. I can only assume This is real. Buying her $30,000 lavish gifts. He's been smashing for a month, according to her. Busted off inside the coochie, raw. She says she's pregnant. Now, he would know if he didn't, release inside of her, right? So whether she is or she isn't, is she now being exposed? That's my question.
Well,
okay. Joe, thank you so much for tapping in. I'm going to bring someone else in here in a second. Let me get you ready. The Q702, sit tight. You're up next. Okay. JL, I got your other donation. Why David not deny theft, DHEF, pussy, gospel? He subscribes to. Okay.
Just leave me alone. Go somewhere.
Mike says money can't turn. Can't unlame a lane, both fresh and fit. Okay. And Blade, thank you, Blade. I got your donation. Let's go to area code 702. Good evening. Saturday night, late night edition.
What's up, Star?
Oh, wait, sir.
Yeah. Are we on the Black Curse or this Fresh and Fit?
Well, sir, we're on real nigga time. Do you need to curse if you're black? Can you say, Star, I can't speak with that profanity? Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Like, yeah, I just want to say, no, I do think black people are cursed. Especially in modern times. When you look at everything. Anywhere in the world, it's usually the dark people that's on the bottom. No political power, no financial power. Yeah, you have a few people who made it to the top, but that's just like a very, very many percent. But for the most part, we don't have control as many things as we should, especially in America. You look at the jails. It's mostly us. Even if you say, okay, a person can be in there wrongfully punished or overly sentenced, things like that, but we figured it out. The system, we keep getting outsmarted. We keep getting just outperformed and outdominated in almost every sector except sports and entertainment. Like the only two things that we really excel at.
But me personally, I'm sick and tired of singing and dancing, niggas. I'm tired of it.
I hear you. We need more engineers and scientists and things like that, and entrepreneurs. But even in the the sports and entertainment field, we don't get the majority of that. It's the blacks don't get the profit from it, and then other group of people.
Let me ask you a question, sir. You sound like a knowledgeable man, and I'm gonna give you the last word. You know this. White supremacy is a reality. Yes, racism is alive and well. It's a whole fact. But now, can the quote unquote black man, and race is a social construct, but can the melanated man rise up? And do better, do for itself, so to speak, or has it become something totally different, and we're about to see a new type of so-called Negro? Can you speak to that?
Yes, this is something that I've thought about and deeply for a long time, and I was hoping we would be able to rise up. I mean, we've had some great
what I don't like about him
throughout history who have given us the blueprint for how to do that.
Himself as a black man
get on the same page.
I think he's neutral.
We just won't get on the same page. It doesn't take much for us to divide it. Every time it looks like we're making some progress, something happens and it makes us start going at each other. You can even see that on social media. We can never really stay on code
but I know he's
I don't know. I pray, I hope that we can one day rise above and just start outperforming everybody and everything else in every kind of sector. But it doesn't look like it.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you for your support, and have a good weekend. What's left of it. Thank you.
What the fuck?
All right, guys, I need to take a break. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with my printer because I've got other notes that I wanted to reference. Thank you for being patient, and I do want to continue the conversation here. Dope Man, is Dope Man out there? Where the hell is Dope Man? This would be a perfect time for him to chime in and comment and talk about Fresh and Fit, and maybe we could even incorporate the whole the Passport Bros. Fresh from Fresh and Fit exposed.
Hell yeah.
Myra's got to cut him loose. Guys, I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Got him an Asian woman. I wouldn't mind having an Asian woman again. They were real nice. Like I said, just don't cross them bitches. I would never want to date no Puerto Rican or no Mexican. Hell no. I did already. Boy, they are annoying as fuck. Their cadence, their voice, no, I can't get down with that shit. They're wild as a motherfucker. I'm too laid back for them type. Well, I could never have no woman tell me, I got. Oh, hell no. Bad enough when I got black women who talk too fucking much. Be like, bitch, do you ever shut the fuck up? Oh, if I gotta be quiet, then we not being together. 'Cause that ain't gonna happen, especially in my house. I was like, yo, I get all that, but damn, you talk too fucking much. Of course, she was pissed off. Yeah. Over that way. See, when you going where the rich folks live at, you gotta drive far. Go to the suburbs, nigga. My eyes are sleepy as a motherfucker, too, boy. I just thank you, God. I'm ready to eat. man. We ain't learning nothing no more. People like to be on that stupid shit. Man, that boy should have known that hoe was gonna be about that. Put your dick in that girl raw. She said she's so fine, you definitely, if she gave you a chance to be around her and fuck her, most men would go raw dog. And she seen him coming. She treat me nice, and all of a sudden, change it on me. We in the trap for life. Security testimonies, my in these streets. You see how long my days are, and it still ain't over. I got a whole nother day of this shit, just like this around the clock. And then Monday.
Star Report back in the building. All right, thank you for your patience. I want us to continue the conversation. The rise and fall of Fresh and Fit podcast. I take no pride in this this episode this evening. If you're new to the show, please know that I do not, go at other content creators. I like these guys, fresh and fit. However, the G code has been violated. Fresh has been exposed, and I can't believe that this was staged. I just can't believe it. There's all sorts of text messages and audio from her. Hold on a second, I forget her name. Deez, are you out there? Are you busy? What is his alleged girlfriend's name? Is it something Chen? Can anybody send me her IG page? She's saying that her page was attacked, taken down. Was it because she was speaking her truth?
What?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Area code 215, sit tight, you will be my next caller. Someone sends in a donation. Niggas think they've hit the lottery when they get with these exotic and allegedly submissive Asians. Anyone that's former military can tell you about South Korean and how they prostitutes ignore white guys and throw themselves at niggas because niggas are the fastest ticket to a green card.
Man, bro.
Joe also says rats jumping ships, incel savior.
Oh, these things are.
Okay. Hey, LaTanya, I got your donation. Hang on a second. I want a black woman to call in, and I'm not sure if she's going to regulate, but LaTanya, are you there? Good evening, darling. Thank you for your support.
Hey, Star, how are you? How you doing?
I'm great. Where do you want to chime in? I'm kind of all over the place. It's Saturday. I'm sipping. Where do you want to start?
I see.
Bro.
I just wanted to touch on the about black people getting cursed.
Okay.
I really feel sad that so many people feel that way because they're not willing to take the opportunity to go a step beyond and listen to what the word actually has to say.
Okay.
But the young lady that called in and David, we're touching on some very interesting topics, especially with going back to Hagar with Ishmael and Isaac. One following Islam and one following Christianity. The divide was in. But as far as God gave blessings as well as curses, and I just want people to understand when you read, even with Sarah being putting Hagar in front to have a child because she thought she was too old, he still blessed her with a child that he reaped the blessing. And that was just one example. Even with we take it back to Adam and Eve. Even with that whole situation, it was still blessings afterwards. So I just want everyone to not feel like because of what the white man or whoever when slavery came along, and just the sad things that people teach us to think that we're not chosen, and even down to Abraham having another child by Keturah. She was Egyptian. She was black. A lot of blessings came out of those nations. And if you go back to the lineage of Jesus, it was blessings. He was spoke of back in the Old Testament. I just wanted to chime in on that and just let people know that we are taught to think that we are cursed. We are taught to think that we're nothing. But if you really look back, you'll see a lot of blessings with black people. We're not even, they don't even want to.
If I can jump in, and I appreciate your knowledge, and you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But so many people don't look back. They don't understand blessings, anointings, and I'm a non-believer, and I'm speaking about these things.
I know.
But I don't say things to troll people or to be disrespectful. My mother's a believer, and I respect her, beliefs. But there's other things with regards to the propaganda that has done a mind job on people, and we have a certain reality that we live with here in America, a beautiful place that it is. I'm a capitalist. However, the whether they go back, as you said, or have just a little bit of knowledge, just a tiny bit, are they conditioned? The program, are they conditioned to accept a certain reality?
And that's true. That's what it is. They're conditioned. It's been long time, of conditioning and thinking of, and it's so sad because even school that I'm at, I'm in a melting pot of different races, different. I'm with Ukrainian, Russians hate each other. I'm with Arabs. I'm with people from Palestine. I'm with different people, and I watch how they hate. Even they hate each other. We're taught to think that it's just a white and black thing, but it's beyond that. And I sometimes feel like I was put there to be the mediator. I talk to different people. I learn just a tad bit of their languages, and I talk to them, and it's just like the amount of love that is shown to me. And they're taught when they come over here to run for me because I'm black, So it's just so funny how, like you said, the propaganda of it all, it's a taught thing. And we as the people, like you say, are black men, like it's sad. They're punks. Like step up and just do something different.
I'm so glad you went in that direction. I didn't want to throw that at you.
Absolutely.
Hang on now. Is the black man a coward? Why doesn't he crash out for the black woman? All that hate towards black women and all that laughing and all that extra carrying on. Is black man a coward?
Lack of knowledge, definitely. Lack of knowledge. Educate yourself, and you will see just how powerful you can be. You can have, of course, we're taught that we use what we got to get what we want as women, and then we can control the narrative. However, a good man with the, could have anything he wants from a woman. A woman will bow down and do whatever he wants if he is treating her right, he's treating her correctly. She's not going to stray. If he's doing what he's supposed to do and he step up, it's amazing how that outcome can be. And it's just so sad that we were divided so long ago, and it's just continuing to go on and on and on. But we have the power to take it back. Only we can do it if we just know how powerful we are.
I'm gonna jump in because you're speaking a lot of French, we, and I don't subscribe to tribalism. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, the propaganda, I think we're in agreement on that. But now with regards to the quote unquote curse, and I'm kind of moving away from this question because we spent a lot of time on it. Can there be a turnaround, or will we not see it in our time? Maybe 100 years from now, 260 years from now, the quote unquote melanated people will have a better positioning. What do you think?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you went there. That was where I was going to finish at. I really believe that we won't see it here. I really believe that according to the word, we will see it. And that's what God, Jesus was sent here to promise us the afterlife. And I think the blessing will come after. I think that this is the hell that we're going through right now. And we have to trust and walk by faith to maintain through it. But I truly believe that the blessing will come after. And, you can choose to live comfortably through it. And, as for your footsteps to be guided through all the mayhem and things that's going on around you. But I truly don't believe that come on. You're talking eclipse, you're talking earthquake, flood, rain, 3 and 4 days. It's really a lot going on right now, and I just think people need to just open their minds. So I don't think so. I don't think that it will turn around here. I really don't. I just think that we're gonna go through it, and you have to maintain and go through it the best way you can. But afterwards, I think according to the promise, that's when you'll see the blessing. But I really
if you don't mind, stay in touch because David is one of my sponsors, but I also enjoy talking to him. He's got a lot of knowledge. If you don't mind, stay in touch. I would love to have a female chime in next week with regards to an upcoming show. Is Jesus a fictional character?
Yeah. That was awesome. When you
don't
said
answer
that,
now. Don't answer now. Don't answer now. But
yeah, no, I just was when you said that, I got chills. I said, stars on the money. This is the time, and now talk about this.
Hang on, because over the years I've said I do believe Jesus existed, and I say that not to cause arguments with people, but However, this Wednesday we're going to really hash it out. I don't believe Jesus ever walked the earth.
Right. I remember what you were saying, and even when
don't answer it now. Don't answer it now.
I'm not.
Next week.
Yeah, I got you.
Is Jesus?
Yeah, I want to see if it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday.
Fictional character. Stay in touch via email, okay?
Gotcha. Will do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
To be respectful, I have said, yeah, Jesus walked the sure. The carpenter from Nazareth, The greatest lie ever told. Next week. Guys, on the screen, link tr.ee/learn Creole. It's one of my sponsors, okay? Please go there for merch, education, and things that I think that you will find. Hold on a second, let me get that banner ready to go. I think things that you will find if you are of Haitian descent that are very useful. Okay, here's the banner right now. And a little bit of history for those who care. Anybody know who the first culturally proud Haitian rapper was in hip-hop? It wasn't Wyclef. Wyclef is a great guy. It wasn't Praz. Anybody know? Put some respect on that man's name.
Haitian rap.
Good guy. We used to hang out. I've been to his home back when he lived in the Poconos.
I'm talking about.
Give us a second.
The one that sang.
No, come on. Somebody's got to say his name.
Shaggy. It wasn't.
Select Records. Kango Kid, huh? First.
Oh,
yep. Okay, coming back to the phone. Sit tight. Skylar Saunders, I see you, sir. And Gel, whoa. Okay, Gel, I don't like for donators to go at other callers, but thank you, Gel. Jesus Christ. Dominique, I got your donation. Is this my alleged daughter, Dominique? 504, is that you, Dominique? Saturday night.
Hey, stop.
Okay, you're using Dominique's account. Thank you for your donation, sir. How are you?
No, I'm not using Dominique's account. So it's a caller from last night. I'm from New Orleans. We like to French it up down there.
Okay. But this is your donation, or if I got the wrong 504? I thought that was.
No, that is me, Star. This is the 10 spot.
Gotcha. How are you, man?
Yes,
you have
sir.
the floor. You have the floor.
Okay, well, I thank you for the subject matter tonight, Star. I would like to say, speaking on the first, foundational Black Americans have to start using the correct language as far as dealing with the laws of this country.
Okay.
You know, the whole is that we don't understand Geneva law. You know, the crack is just about done in this country. So now he's gained allies all over the world. You know what I'm saying? So we can't look at it as just, oh, we are 60, 70 years ago, oh, we shall overcome the white man in America. I feel as though...
Well, sir, I'm half cracker, and you said the crack is done. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Well, no. I'm talking about as far as the culture of crackerism in America is on the decline. So what the powers that be...
I disagree, but go ahead. I disagree. Go ahead.
Okay. But this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
In order to combat all because of low birth rates and things of that nature. And so they will put certain figures to show all over the world certain artists like a Sexy Red say, okay, you know what? This is the Black American. This is what they're showing the people in China, India, Africa. They're showing that this is the Black American. So they don't deserve any help when we start to slaughter them in the streets. This is how I feel. And I've been...
Stay with me. Stay with me. I appreciate the call. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
my mind.
Okay, no, I appreciate you. Stay with me. White genetic survival is a reality, you know. But now as you put it, the cracker mindset will always be capitalism. Let's not get it twisted, okay? You have a lot of people coming here, the illegals, undocumented. They're now being called migrants, okay? They are going to become, they're babies, and them, for the most part, are going to become capitalists. So if I assume you are you said foundational Black American, yes?
Yes, so I am a foundational Black American.
Okay. You're going to have to fight for this thing, sir, called America. You're going to have to fight for it.
No doubt about it.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to fight for it. You're not just going to be fighting the phenotypically Caucasian. You're going to have to fight the migrant, the Asian, and the Hispanic. You have to fight for it. Oh, yeah.
Sir, they're being told before they get here, hey, you watch that Black American. And most of them don't know the difference between the Black Americans. They don't speak, a lot of the Venezuelans don't speak one single bit of English. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting them every day, sir. I work in the construction industry.
I hear you.
Okay. I never seen so many Venezuelans that were, the Mexicans, Guatemalans. They'll come over, 15, 16-year-olds. And this is why we're in the state we're in. This is how white supremacy works, sir. In the labor force. Whenever black folks start to unionize, come together, try to get better pay, you know what they do? They say, okay, now you stay at home. Jose, Pedro, y'all come on in there and y'all make this $10 an hour and a bowl of rice and be satisfied. So that's why the unions are busted up. It's hard for a brother to get in. Now, if you don't speak Spanish, man, you damn near no good on the job site.
Right. Okay.
So I'm meeting them every day.
Stay with me. I'm going to let you finish up. I appreciate your support. But to go back for a second with regards to you say you're in construction. Are you a quote unquote business owner, or are you a day laborer?
No. I'm not a day laborer. So, but yeah, I have my own LLC. But
Okay.
I'm not a big contractor where, but I got a couple guys I can call and we can get some shit done.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate the patience. Thank you for the donation, man. And salute for tapping in on a late Saturday, man.
Salute, sir. Salute, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Bone doing work. Check your email. I think I sent you the link. Hold on a second. Where's my nigga? Yeah, Bone doing work. Check your email, man. That's my Puerto Rican correspondent. I'm getting him in shape. We had him scrambling yesterday, didn't we? Is it, hey, Nana, got your donation? Or is it Nana? I'm going to say Nana. Nana, thank you so much for your support, okay? Bone doing work, check your email. Skylar Saunders, are you tapping in, sir? Well, where is Florida Boy Jay? Hold on. I guess he's busy. And why am I getting so much goddamn spam via Instagram? I don't even. Let me get back to that later. All right, guys. Also, thank you for your donation. Spanky Big Head, okay? White genetic survival is their plan. They always have a plan. Yeah, they got a plan, you know? Do black folk have a plan? Hold on a second. Guys, on the screen is the email address if you want to cam up late night, okay? I'm looking for area code 646. Good evening, are you there? Late night, a few topics?
So we're good. You can hear
Yes,
me?
sir. Yes, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
Yeah, I don't even. You got so many topics going on today. I don't even know what's going to attack you first, man. All of them interesting. Okay.
Good. Well, I tell you, how about we start with fresh and fit? That's the main topic. We're kind of past the other topics, but are you a fan of theirs, a supporter? Do you know what's going on with fresh?
Nah, I really don't know what's going on with them. I heard you saying something over a female, and then you asked is why black men afraid to fight for women.
Well, it was just a question.
I don't think
Just a question because, yesterday I did a show. I spoke about a documentary which I enjoyed, and I don't think that there's enough attention by way of the dominant society when black females or children go missing. But at the same time, I think that black people need to stand up and be a little bit more, have more effort with regards to social media. There's too much tea. Everybody wants to do fucking tea and gossip, ha ha ha, he. And the response was very weak, but then someone sent in a comment saying that black men are cowards. That's why they don't care. And it was a very well-crafted comment. You want to start there?
I would have to agree then, based on everything that you told me, and that type of thing going on all the time. I'm black, so yeah. As a race, man, we don't stand for nothing, bro. It's sad. It's sad. We don't own anything, and I kind of like, bro, we don't stand for nothing, bro. It's like, and then the moment. I remember one time I was busy I was blaming the situation I got into on somebody, and the old head heard me talking. I was talking to my peers, but he heard me talking. And he was like, "Yo, young boy, do me a favor, point at me." And I pointed at him. And he was like, "Now look at your hand." That's all he had to say to me, right? So I noticed anytime you point the blame, it's three fingers pointing back at you. So it's always three times your fault, right?
Okay.
Meaning, whatever predicament we in right now, it's our fault. Point blank, period. And until we decide to get up and do something about it, rather than complaining about it and pointing and saying the white man this and the white man that, cool, we know what they did, we know what they're doing, we know they're liars, we know they're thieves, we know they're conquerors, but what are we gonna do about it? And right now, niggas don't even want to have that conversation. And the moment you point,
is the black man more of a pussy than the Puerto Rican? Because the Puerto Rican will go down to his girl's job, stab her boss, stab her coworkers, and stab her if she gets violated or disrespected. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's kind of insane, though.
I've known Puerto Rican niggas over the decades that crash out. They don't have to get up on social media and say, yo, what do y'all think? Should I crash out? They just get the static. Niggas start walling.
Got time to go live. You don't got time to go live. They're about to end this bitch live.
Yeah. I appreciate the call, man. You had the last word. Go ahead.
All right, be easy.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, Florida Boy Jay's busy. He's doing things. Oh, speaking of Puerto Ricans, Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico.
What's good?
What's
good? Chilling, man. Chilling. Came to talk about Fresh and Fit getting exposed.
Well, now hang on a second. You're consistent. I appreciate that, man. Maybe I can get you to be some type of Puerto Rican correspondent. Now I throw you curveballs from time to time, and I was asking you yesterday about Puerto Rican astronauts, and you couldn't produce one, but there is one.
I found out too. I found out too after the fact. Yeah, there is one. We got one. We everywhere. We in the MLB, NFL, NBA.
Well, hang on. Listen, I mean, I'm with the bullshit. So, hear me, but at the same time, you gotta have a laptop with you, man, because there is a Puerto Rican astronaut from Puerto Rico. Do you know his name?
I don't know his name, but I saw that there was one. I don't know his name.
Where's the laptop? His laptop.
I usually use my phone, but I threw it somewhere. I don't even know where it's at.
Do you have a tablet? What's going on?
Nah, I usually use another iPhone. I got 2 iPhones, and I usually just use the other one.
I got time. Find the Puerto Rican.
Let me see where it's at.
Fuck, I'm trying to educate you.
Here we go. It wasn't far. I just wasn't.
You didn't know. Don't act like you knew. You didn't know. I'm trying to help you.
You're right. All right, let's see. Puerto Rican astronaut.
Give me a second, folks. I do charity work for the Hispanics.
Joseph Acaba. And there's actually 2 of them, actually. Marcos Barrios.
There you go. What is he, 38 years of age? How old is he, 40?
He looks young. Let me type him in specifically. Age. 37.
7.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. We're out here doing things.
Well, listen, but bookmark the page so that when I'm talking, you can have an understanding, and because I'm going to throw you curveballs. Now, here's another quote-unquote, I don't want to say homework assignment, but the classic film, West Side Story, the original. You know what year that came out and how many Academy Awards it won?
I think it came out around 67, if I had to guess. Around there.
Google it.
All right. I actually,
I've
in
just
grade
met
school,
a girl named
I sang
Maria.
songs.
I'll never be the same. Rita Moreno was in that film. Now, she wasn't the lead. They had Natalie Wood, who played the lead, and she wasn't Puerto Rican, but she played Puerto Rican.
Like, man, I don't know what's
1961, the film came out.
11 Academy Awards?
Like,
I forget how many.
Academy Awards.
What's wrong with him?
10. 10 Academy Awards.
Sure.
That's what is popping up. The first thing that popped up.
Okay. All right.
Nominated for 11. Nominated for 11. It says nominated for 11 though.
Nominated.
So that's where you got the. Yeah.
Puerto Rico. Oh. All right. So, what are we talking about? Fresh and Fit, man. Oh, is Fresh? Is he out of here? Did you hear the audio? What's going on?
Yeah. I'm actually. I think that he's not out of here. I think, to be honest, that's just something that happens to the best of them. I think we've all been there. I think if you're out here smashing enough broads, you're gonna have that one that's trying to get a baby out of you. I actually called in here like 2 years ago and gave a story about how the girl I was smashing had got pregnant on me in the whole chat, and you were like, you said, take care of that kid, and you hung up the phone. And like, the girl apparently ended up having a quote unquote miscarriage after the fact. I never ended up becoming a father, but I know from experience that these girls like to lie and put babies on you. So I think that's what's going
you
on.
didn't assist with her having a miscarriage, did you? Didn't,
No. Well, I mean, maybe emotionally.
Oh, okay.
Maybe emotionally, because because this girl, I had met her on it was probably like my second time meeting her, and we did our business, and
and you smashed raw.
I was a young guy, man. I've learned since then. I've learned.
Come on.
But yeah, so yeah, Fresh. If anything, that makes him seem more real to me, because I saw him kicking it with the baddie that exposed him, and I was thinking to myself, man, is he really even smashing this girl? So if anything, she just validated him more than me. Now I'm like, damn, he out here smashing dimes, and she want his baby.
Well, I'm not gonna critique her looks. She's an exhibitionist. Clearly, she's on Instagram. Would you say she's a 304?
She definitely seems like the typical girl that's gonna go for the guy with the most money. I don't know if she's out here smashing multiple guys, but if you got the right status and the right name, you could probably bag her.
Well, she let him smash Raw. You know the backstory?
Yeah. I pay attention to them a lot. I actually watch them a lot. And so, like I said, as somebody that watches them a lot, I don't think he really took it. Now, I think that's expected. For the lifestyle that he preaches, that he lives, you know what I'm saying? He's out here talking about, he's...
How much does a kid cost for 18 years? And where are they, in Miami?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she can get. I don't know what the child support rates are down there, but he may be in for an 18-year hole. How much per month? Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the average is like $1 million by the time they're 18 you spend on a kid. And in Miami, it's probably going to be more. And since he's a rich man, he probably has to pay even more. Probably 1.5, 2 million across 18 years.
Okay, I don't necessarily know, but all right. So with regards to Marvin, who's very upset. Myron, who's very upset. Are they and them bringing on some type of lawyer? I didn't see that. What is the outlook for the Fresh and Fit podcast?
I don't think that podcast is ever gonna fail at this point, unless they get caught up on the R-word charges at this point, because it's all about male improvement. And at the end of the day, there's always going to be an audience for that. And their show's kind of hard to replicate at this point. There's been other people bringing on 10 girls every week, and none of those shows are taking off the way that Fresh and Fit is. So I don't really think this is a problem for them. I think what do you call that? All press is good press. This is one of those type of things. It's blowing them up. Literally, when they did their live with the lawyer that you referenced,
okay,
they had the most viewers they've ever had in months at once.
Okay. Do you think that this is all some type of orchestrated scheme?
No, like I said, the way he talks about the way he smashes out here, I've seen this coming. You know what I'm saying? He's an island boy. They ain't out here using rubbers every time.
Mm-hmm. Was he from Nigeria or?
Barbados.
Well, why am I thinking Nigeria? And I saw a video with his soon-to-be baby mama giving some type of sandals to an older woman. Was that his mother?
I didn't see that video. I haven't seen that video.
The hater misses nothing.
Yeah, I missed that one.
If he already introduced her to his mom, then that's simp behavior. So the show can go on, yes, and I don't want to see the show, come to an end. But in terms of, what it is that they are preaching, in a sense, I don't know if I can look at Fresh anymore and without saying, hey, that nigga's a simp, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it in a way of coach is coach.
Really
they might tell you to do one thing and they're gonna mess up. They're the coach, or the coach can tell LeBron to do something, but the coach can't play better than LeBron, and the coach would mess up if he tried.
What about Myron? Is he a father? Is he married? I don't know his background.
No, he doesn't have no wife. From what he says, I think he has like multiple girlfriends. I know he has one, but he talks like he got like multiple girlfriends.
Is he a father?
No, not a father.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe he's learned how to skeet on a bitch and not in her. You know. Yeah.
Right.
Fucking Fresh, aka Walter Weeks. Is his last name Weeks?
It might be White. It might be no, that's the dude from Breaking Bad.
It's Weeks. So you say you're a fan. I'm looking at WEEKES.
Nah, yeah, I know him as Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Super. You know, like I don't know his. You know.
Well, hey, man, good to talk to you. Thank you for tapping in. And listen, you keep me up to speed on what's going on in Puerto Rico. Even though you're where you get Milwaukee?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Yeah, you know, just keep an eye on Puerto Rico, man. The raping, the robbing.
Oh yeah, I got something to say about that.
Incest, the pedophilia, all that shit.
Okay, can I say one thing about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I looked up the rates. I mean, no rate is a good rate, but Alaska has a 2 times worse rate than Puerto Rico, and that's in America.
Well, now, are you taking a shot at the natives?
No, I'm just saying it wasn't the craziest rate. And I got another stat for you. It was only 10.
What stats are? Give us the what you're talking about. You're talking about rape?
Okay.
Domestic violence? What are you? Armed robbery? What are you doing?
Like just sexual related charges.
Okay.
New Jersey only had 10 less. Yeah. That was all. I mean, I saw it. Like I said,
breakdown of population versus certain regions. What are you talking about?
It was like per 100,000. Like the rate per 100,000.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. I appreciate you tapping in. Next time we talk, I want you to find out if the U.S. Navy is still using VX for target practice in Puerto Rico.
All right, I got you.
They've been living out there for fucking generations. The goddamn Navy is shooting fucking goddamn missiles into that place for practice.
The U.S. is crazy, man. That's their territory. They treat it as such sometimes.
Yeah. Good to talk to you, man. Good to talk to you.
For sure. Have a good night, homie.
Okay. All right. It's my nigga Bone doing work. He's my young Puerto Rican correspondent. He does a little research. Good guy. Hold on, folks. I'll make sure I'm promoting the sponsors here. Hold on. Okay. Did I promote that one yet? Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. TossedAndSliced.com. That is a great restaurant. I'm going to talk a little bit more about them when I come back. Let me pull up the information as well. Whilst I'm sitting here sipping, having a great time. Hey, Ruth, AI generator. Okay, thank you so much, Ruth. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about, but thank you. Okay. Okay. And also, guys, I mentioned earlier, Charleston White going in balls deep on Sexy Red. Does anybody care? And he was literally saying he hates her. I think that's very strong. Sexy Red is a rapper, you know, I guess artist to some degree. I'm not trying to stop her hustle, and we will always need a Sexy Red in America. Somebody who just, you know, projects, you know, the raunchy, the ratchet, the real. And we've got simps like Drake drooling over her, you know. Drake's a simp. Ice Spice curved him a year or so ago. But the question, I guess, was, is she putting out bad energy into the universe? Bad energy. She is a young woman of influence. And again, I'm not coming at her per se, but that vibe, you know? Charleston White went in on her, and he speaks. He's he's a good speaker. I like the way how he articulates himself and other things. Or is it not necessarily that deep? If you're just now joining me, I spoke about what I perceive to be a real raunchy culture in terms of its propaganda, if you will, and that is the Latin community. If you look at, again, Television, Telemundo, Univision, pardon me, and just turn the volume down. Watch it for 20 minutes. You'll swear to God you're looking at fucking soft porn, you know?
Hell yeah.
So I'm not saying that
day. For real.
Sexy Red and the imagery is that deep. But you might think different if you're a parent, okay? Just wanted to put that out there. Let me go to area code. Somebody was on hold, pardon me. 215, are you there? Good evening. Late night edition. 215. A few topics.
Yeah, how you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, how are you, man? It's cracking.
I wanted to touch on the Fresh and Fit pregnancy, and I have a different view on it.
Go ahead.
I want to know what you thought. So I've been at parties in Miami with both of those guys, and I see the circles that they run in. And if anything, him getting that girl pregnant gives him credibility where he never had none. And if they use that properly and the way they handled the situation with him, calling all this stuff, I want to kill the baby, have an abortion, I got to talk to all these other girls. To me,
hang on a second, sir. I never heard him say he wanted to kill the baby. Where are you getting that from?
No, there's texts that are published that state that just take a pill, and there's also a voice recording.
Okay, well, I have the audio in my community section, but he didn't necessarily say, quote unquote, he wants to kill the baby, right? I want to be fair.
Well, I don't know if that's exactly the word, but the way I read it, and I think the way a lot of people are looking at it is, my viewpoint, but,
okay.
That could be just me.
No, go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead.
But, so what I'm saying about the situation is it gave credibility to him where he didn't have it before and gave the show credibility.
Okay.
And I think if they would have just shut up about the situation and said, nothing besides, I'm a guy, I deal with women, I deal with attractive women, and this can happen. I think a lot of the audience that watches them would have been like, this dude is getting those kinds of girls for real, where we never thought he did, and he was just talking about it.
Okay.
And could have turned that negative into a huge positive.
Okay.
Because I watch a show from time to time, but I'm not, I don't watch it regularly, but I think it was dying off. And this really could have, if they handled it differently, would have catapulted their show instead of killing it.
Are they being monetized again? Because I haven't tuned in since they were demonetized. You know that status?
I do not know. As far as I know, they were demonetized. I don't know where they're at right now with that situation. But, as far as the way I would have handled it, would have been completely different. And I don't know who advises them. And I know they had an attorney on and all of that. But, me just looking at it, like reframing it to how could I use this as a positive? If the kid's there, the kid's there. What are you going to do?
Right.
So you might as well make more money to pay for, the bills that are coming up. And I just think they handled it wrong in every single way. You don't move like that when people know who you are.
Right.
You don't put stuff in text. That's just stupid. You look at all these situations with all these, movie stars and whatnot, and text being published. Don't you see that and know that, I'm a person in the media, I shouldn't do that.
Right.
But
hang on a second, because I can respect what you're saying, but These guys are like the leaders, if you will, in terms of red pill, alpha male, just the whole alpha male swag, and you don't think it hurts the credibility? Okay, they're going to get more traffic, clearly, more eyes on their individual platforms, but it does not hurt the integrity of the brand.
Oh no, man.
I never believed they were alpha males. They can talk about it.
Okay.
But like I said, I mean, I've been in circles. There's charity events that I attend in Miami.
Okay.
And I've seen them there. And what they're talking about and what my viewpoint of them are very far apart.
Okay.
So if other people are like me, yes, it's entertaining, but I don't think they're actually what they preach. But with this situation showing that, they can say what they want about her, and I don't think they should attack her because it just makes them look worse.
Right.
But if she was actually high value and they just said, I'm a high value guy, I deal with girls like this, she got pregnant, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing more to say.
Okay.
Just leave the mysterious, leave it there. Let people talk about it. Because if you address it like that, I think that's a positive for their show. Because, like I said, it gives them credibility. Where I never had a viewpoint of them as being the alpha male. They can say what they want,
Right.
but what they say and how they move are two different things.
Did you watch the lawyer on their show? I did not see that episode. Did you see the lawyer talking to?
I did not. I've just seen bits and pieces of this, and the reason, like I said, I called in because, I'm in circles that they're in.
Okay.
So,
okay. The reason why I asked that is because decades ago, David Lee Roth, lead singer for Van Halen, when they used to go on tour, he used to get insurance from Lloyd's of London. David Lee Roth, and he was smashing chicks raw, and if you got pregnant, he had insurance. And back then you could only get maybe 25,000 at the most. And I forget how he did that, whether he verbally, told them about his insurance or whether they signed something. But he was back in those days. He used to call him a cocksman, slinging cock. But yeah, Lloyd's of London. I mean, I don't know if these guys today do that or if they just, just smashing these bitches raw and then keep winding up on fucking TMZ paying fucking $20,000 a month. Holy shit. That's crazy. Go ahead, finish up.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just my viewpoint. I think if they would have handled this right, this would have made them a lot bigger than they are, because to me it gives me a different outlook on them, because I didn't think that they were dealing with girls like that.
Okay.
Whether he was paying her, whatever it was, I think the less they would have talked on the situation, the less attention they would have gave it, the better it would have been for their show, because their target audience is guys who aren't really dealing with girls like that.
Okay.
And obviously, he's not an attractive dude. I don't care who you are. To me, he's not an attractive dude, and he was dealing with that very attractive girl. So it gives him some credibility. And for me, it just, looks bad to me because they're attacking her when...
I think she's very basic. You're saying she's very attractive. Have you been smashing chicks of her ilk or caliber?
I don't really... I'm Italian, but I prefer Latinas, and I pretty much stick to Latinas only. Mm-hmm. But to me, she's attractive. I mean, like I said, not for me, but she is. I mean, very attractive, very fit, and whatnot. So, and for somebody who looks like him, that's a win.
Right.
So,
Okay.
That bitch is fine.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
All right.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
I'm up for it.
Good call. Guys, on the screen, youtube.com / at Sky Saunders.
Beautiful.
I'm not sure if Skyler is awake or not, but hold on a second.
You got women prettier than
Is it
her,
Percy? I
don't
got your
want
donation. Thank you for tapping in. Fresh just needs to pay the bitch $60K to abort. I don't think that she's gonna take that now. You see, a lot of these hoes today, they do the math. It's not like before. Back in the days, you could, for shit, 5 racks was a lot of money, before Instagram. Now you got these bitches thinking,
that's right.
Thinking about Instagram and with the OnlyFans.
Let him go fuck whoever.
Thank you for your donation, Percy.
Keep away from him.
Big J got your donation. Sexy Red is just a ghetto gagger with the mic. Okay. Did you see Charleston White going in on her? Sheesh. Now I can appreciate him, because again he's put boots to the ground, done a lot of work for young people.
He ain't this shit.
He talks it and he walks it, like myself. I respect that. And I don't know how long of a career she will have, but the energy that she's putting out there, is it a bad thing? I don't know, because if she's making money, bettering herself, providing for her nucleus and those around her, giving people jobs, maybe at some point, there's a change, a shift, a pivot.
I was impressed.
And it's not always what we think. Lauren, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Congrats to Miss Daisy Fit for wifing Fresh. Got him. Okay. She got the whole ass nigga. I mean, I just...
All she gotta do is
from a pimp's perspective, she caught a lick. Does she have a pimp somewhere, huh? Does she have a pimp that sicked her on that nigga? And the pimp is all in her ear. Bitch, you keeping that baby, huh? Don't you dare let that hoe ass nigga convince you to put your feet in the stirrups. Yeah, as you just said, Alona. Got him. Sit tight, guys. One more second. Hey, Miriam. Oh, what a nice donation. Thank you, Miriam. She says you're crazy, but you told the truth. Puerto Rican men do crash out for their Puerto Rican queens. Yeah. Stabbing and shooting every goddamn body. Sheesh. Okay, who is this? Have you sent it a donation? Who is Emmanuel? Who are you, sir? Where is your donation? Hold on a second.
I want it out right now. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't gonna make it.
Let's get you on the screen here. I'm not stressing nothing, sir. I can't have broke niggas on the screen. My audience does not want to hear from the perspective of a broke nigga, with all due respect. Area code 984. Good evening. Are you there? It's late night. 984.
I don't want to hear
012.
Hey, this is Peaches.
Who's this?
This is Peaches, Peach Rose from North Carolina.
Peaches, what's up, baby? How are you? It's cracking.
Nothing much. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it, and I love you.
Oh, thank you.
I just want to drop in. Yes, sir. I just want to drop in and say, where's the apology? Where's the apology from the egg on his face? From all this controversy, putting black women down, he gave the steps on what to look for, how condemn all women across the board, and then turn around and get played. Where's the public apology?
Right.
Where's the outrage?
Right.
So are they going to just sweep this under the rug, or are they still going to back this man? Either way, women cannot win. You got a respectful, wholesome woman. She's a bodybuilder. They was dating. Women still in the wrong, no matter what we do. She dating this dude, and he's like, with the conversations, I know everybody done seen that, but how dare he shift the blame on the woman? How would a woman know? I mean, it's like, do y'all even like women at this point? Do y'all want to have sex with us? I mean, we can't win for losing.
if I can respond to what you've just said.
And then y'all want to get on people like Sexy Red. Y'all want to get on people like Sexy Red. She being successful. She spraying positivity everywhere she goes. Yes, she's a little whorish, but I thought men like their women whorish.
Well, stay with me because I want to
have a host of women. But a man
baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Stay with me. Stay with me. I want to respond to what you said. I don't necessarily know their history, but you're right with regards to Fresh. I remember he was saying he doesn't date black women, right? Was it Fresh or Fit? One of them or the two of them?
Both of them. Both of them.
Okay. Listen, I've already said a black woman will hold you down and deal with all sorts of shit. So here he has got caught lacking by what appears to be a 304. I'm not going to call her an escort because I'm not trying to catch a case. But now, in terms of an apology, do you watch their show? Do you think he will apologize to the audience? Because that's simp behavior.
Even if he doesn't apologize, I just want him to take accountability. And judging from the text messages and everything, he's not taking ability for being two-faced, for being fake. And I just, how can other men respect that?
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. Like, where does that leave us as a woman? Like, here's your proof. He's talking so bad about women. Right. Here he go. He falls for one of those women. Now what? You know what? Women got that much game over y'all? So it's like, at this point, I don't know, Star. I'm going to have to find me a white man and just try. Because I love my black chains. I really try. I really do. But I'm about to find some white penis and see what they do to me.
Well, stay with me. Let's gravitate towards the next. It was kind of somewhat sort of a topic of discussion. Someone sent in a comment based upon my show yesterday. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I was really trying to have the discussion about missing black women and children and the consensus by way of the donations, the calls, the emails. People just weren't interested. Someone sent in a comment saying that most black men, let me see if I can did you hear the comment or should I read it again?
That's what he's going to say to her.
No, I didn't. I'm on the phone. I'm not looking at the thing.
Okay. Someone sent in a comment on the yesterday's show at the Fizz Factory 8703. Black men don't care because they internally hate themselves. They hate who created them, but they can't take it out on their moms and family, so they take it out on innocent women in the community. They don't care because they fail to comprehend that they can only be created by a black woman. They don't care because they can't save us. They couldn't save themselves from slavery, Jim Crow, lynchings, etc. They are the docile male beings subjugated by white supremacy, and they actually love it. Why change what you love? Now I have to make a long-ass comment about why black women don't care. So I was, being objective and reading this, I assume a black woman's commenting and asking the question, is the black man a coward?
I think black men is a coward because of the police shootings. There was a man not too long ago that got gunned down empty-handed, a whole bunch of black people standing around. There were 5, 6 police officers, and they tased them, and then they gunned them down in front of everybody. A whole bunch of black men standing around. That's the only way we are cowardly. When other people do stuff to us, nobody does anything. But as soon as another black person does something, like, look how we're crucifying P. Diddy. I ain't saying he wrong or whatnot, but you take that, it's whatever. He's standing on his own 10 feet. We ain't got nothing to do with that. I mean, we do, but we don't. He's defending himself. He got the money and resources. It's not like this is a poor black man getting taken advantage of. It's a rich man, and he play those games, so that's on him. But when it comes to the regular folks, nobody stands up and do nothing. So yes, black men are cowardly. Because if that happened in another community, in Puerto Rican, whatever, if that happened in any other community, they would have been on their ass. Somebody would have threw a rock or something, shot some guns up in the air or something. Yeah.
George Floyd, a.k.a. Gator from the movie Jungle Fever, somebody should at least bust him upside the head with a bottle, right?
Something spit on him. Shit. Yeah.
I'm talking about the officer who had his knee on George Floyd's neck. Somebody should have hit him in the head with a bottle. Get off of him. Pow! Right?
Yeah, like whisper. You could have whispered, "No, don't do that. That's wrong." But everybody was quiet. You ain't even, So I don't know. That's why the only reason why I say now I'm not giving up on black men at all, or any man in it, because I was thinking about turning gay because I'm just not getting what I'm needing. But pussy is kind of. It's kind of icky, so I don't think that's for me. So I'm not giving up on y'all. No, I'm not giving up. I'm just using this time to I guess learn more intellectually for myself. So when the right man do come along, I can at least be something that he'll be interested in or more willing to fight for. Because I see where black men are going. Black women nowadays are not something worth fighting for. At least with other races, they have a stronger culture, more standards behind them. They have more substance that the black man can leech off of and learn from that as well. But if you're if you're both not on that level, then as a black community whole, we're not going to elevate. And so, of course, black women have to be the trend starters, and we are. We're getting more education. We're graduating and all this. So I guess, for the real natural women out there, we're going to have to wait for y'all to catch up. And hey, it is what it is.
Girl, I like your energy. Stay in touch, and thank you for your support.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Rock, so go fucking die somewhere.
Oh, we're cooking late night. Hang on a second, guys.
I was thinking about becoming a fucking lesbian.
I'm looking at some of these. Guys, I can't respond to a bunch of emails.
Get the fuck out of here. I can't take it serious.
Something here.
It's like that's an option.
Who are you, sir? I'm gonna take a chance on you. Hold on a second. I have no idea who you are.
It said that shit so proud.
If you do something crazy, goddamn, I'll just drop the call. Check your email. I just responded to you. Guys, on the screen, one of my sponsors, BLK, the dating app for black singles, okay? 10.5 million downloads, and that's a free app, BLK, okay? Go to my community section. You will see a link right there. Tell them I sent you, okay? Okay, thank you, LaTanya. I got your email. Thank you so much, young lady. Okay, yeah, stay in touch. And let me just say this with regards to Candace Owens, in case you're just now joining me. Candace Owens has challenged Ben Shapiro yesterday on X, on her page. She challenged Ben Shapiro to a debate on Israel, Hamas, anti-Semitism, and more. Supposedly, he has accepted the challenge for a debate. Ben Shapiro, I like some of the stuff he talks about, but he's a fast talker. And I'm trying to remember, who was that? There was an older journalist from the UK who chewed him up and spit him out. I forget his name. He's sharp when it comes to the younger people. When he goes to those colleges, he's quick. I don't know if he's going to be that quick with Candace. I did not see their show that often on the Daily Wire, which she was let go from or part of ways, whatever. But she has challenged him to a debate, for those who may or may not know, okay? Somebody was trying to cam up and then something happened. It says device is not connected. I don't know who you are. Hang on a second, guys. Somebody tapping in, from looks like Atlanta, 678. Good evening, are you there? 678?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, who's this?
Michelle.
Hey, how are you, baby?
I wanted to talk about the Fresh and Fit. I know you guys are talking about Candace.
No, I just mentioned Candace Owens. That's not really a topic, but Fresh and Fit, the rise and fall. Come on.
Randomly, I was listening to everything that was going on with him, saying that he got a bodybuilder named Fit pregnant, and I think it was kind of stupid. Only reason why is because he did everything that he's against.
Right, yeah.
And on the back end, he tried to get her to have an abortion. And even though, Florida is you got...
But baby, listen to me. It sounds like you're reading the live chat. Don't do that. Stay with me here, because if you lose focus on the conversation, I got to get you out of here. Never mind the trolls. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Getting at you.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm a troll baby as well.
Come on.
What I was saying is, he did everything that he's against.
Right.
And they were saying something along the lines of, are they going to get rid of that? But I don't think they're going to get rid of him because, a man is just going to act in his nature, and she was gullible enough to do it with him. So I know it's going to sound mean, but she got what she got. She really should have read between the lines. The show is all about, them pandering to, men. It's not about the women. So I really feel...
Tell us what she got, in your opinion. What did she get?
She got, how do I say it nicely? Because I'm a woman.
Okay.
Okay, shoot. She got to experience what it's like to be treated mean in America. Because honestly, yeah. Child.
Can I ask, how old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, and I'm gonna say this one last time. Stay with me here. Never mind the live chat, because you're stuttering, you're stalling, and I know what that means. That means you're not focused on the conversation. Okay. In my opinion,
I'm so nervous because I watch you all the time.
Okay, thank you, Dawn. In my opinion, not that you have to agree with me, she got herself a lame. Did you hear the audio and hear how she's talking to him?
Oh, I think he's extremely lame.
Yeah. So in reality, she got herself a payday. She got a come up off of a nigga who's supposed to be, leading the charge for red pill men. Yes, but in reality, she got him by the balls. She says she's keeping the baby. Recorded the conversation. So he's looking at 18 years of child support. Go ahead and finish up. Go ahead.
Okay. There's more to say, but I'm going to say lastly, you know how she had that bracelet? She said she buys them all the time because she has an account with them, but she said he bought her a fake one.
Are you talking Are you talking about the $30,000 bracelet?
Yes. She said he bought her a fake one, and she said that he said he did not know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate.
Yeah. So basically, that's why I said she got what she got, because it's like he was saying it. She was even on the show. That's all.
Okay. I appreciate it.
And thank you for picking up the call. I love you so much, Star.
Thank you, baby. Have a good night. Thank you.
You too.
Okay. All right. Late night. Salute to JBK416. Star, she committed a felony. Florida is a two-party consent state. She is going to jail, and she's here on a visa, so her and her baby will be deported. Okay. El Busito Galore, behind every single... Okay, I read that one.
Forever.
I have to say to all new callers and viewers, I do not share content, okay? So you cannot take this video and repost it, or we will give you a copyright strike. I have to say that.
I'm well aware. I've been watching you for hella long.
I just had to say that. Well, thank you for tapping in. Can you pull back from the camera just a little bit? Okay, there you go. Perfect. Oh, a little close. There you go. So where do you want to chime in? A couple of topics. Are you a Fresh and Fit fan of their podcast?
Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of anybody, but yeah, definitely watch Fresh and Fit. And as far as Fit goes, who's that? It was Fit? Yeah, Fit. I mean, what do you expect? He's not doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's actually Fresh who has the girl so-called allegedly pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, Fresh, he kind of reminds me of a guy who he doesn't really have much swag. He's never really had chicks before. Now he's got a little bit of clout, and he's out there getting chicks. So, let the guy live. Let him do his thing. The chick probably isn't pregnant. You know, she's seen him. He's an easy lick. He's a mark. You know, because there's text of him talking to the chick, and he was like, saying stuff like he loves her and stuff like that. You know, so he's a simp. You know, he's a super simp. But I mean, you know. And then as far as
but hang on. You see, I haven't been watching in quite some time, so I'm really looking to be educated. Didn't she post pictures of the pregnancy results?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she posted pictures. She's been posting everything. Right. Matter of fact, Fresh, if I'm not wrong, he met her on the podcast. So in a way, this podcast is just like a funnel for him to get chicks, for both of them to get chicks. Yeah. You know, like he's not like a ladies' man like that. You know, so I mean, it's good. It's good content. I'm here for the BS. You know.
Oh shit.
But then
let me jump in, and I want you to talk at length here. But now she could have gotten those images from off the goddamn internet. We don't know.
Yeah.
Did they ever get their monetization back? I haven't been there since it got demonetized, and that's not in any way, shape, or form a diss. I just, I said, okay, I'll get back to them. Did they get the monetization back?
No, I don't think they ever got that back. I think they just switched it to where they're just doing live streams similar to you, and then they have the other platform on Rumble.
Okay.
But, no, I think they're still demonetized. I mean, I used to watch it regularly, but I don't watch it as much. I just watch here and there. What was the other? My bad to ask, but what was the other one? I forgot real quick.
Yeah, the topic.
Yeah, the other topic. Yeah.
Well, hang on a second. I want to finish up on Fresh and Fit. So, unless you tell me different, I'm saying this is the fall, man. Because once you lose that credibility, man, it's like it's hard to bounce back, and the audience of today is so quick to just say, hey, I gave you a shot and you went out on some shit.
I think this is the rise because, as a matter of fact, Fresh has been taking L's for the longest. The whole thing with Fresh is he takes L's on that podcast.
Okay.
The fan base, they just rag on Fresh all day. They say he doesn't do anything. He's a lame. He's ugly. This and that. So this actually kind of gives him a little bit of credibility, because now it's like, okay, he's out here banging baddies, okay, regardless if it's because they're just out here for clout, whatever. He's actually out here getting chicks. He's getting them pregnant. So it kind of makes him like gives him a little bit of credibility. I think it's actually going to be the rise. Maybe you see Fresh kind of branch off and do his own thing.
Okay. Well, the other topics we've kind of moved past them. Are blacks cursed in the Bible? I was asking about Sexy Red. Charleston White went in on her.
Can I get on her? I'm from St. Louis.
Go ahead.
I'm from St. Louis. Sexy Red is disgusting. She's absolutely disgusting. Like, I'm 29 years old. I grew up most of my life in St. Louis.
Okay.
Sexy Red, she's repping St. Louis. The girls in St. Louis are looking up to her. The kid, like, she's just disgusting. I can't stand her. I can't. I'm 100% in agreement with Charleston White because St. Louis for a while was the most dangerous place. Sexy Red, especially because this kind of goes hand in hand with what you were talking about with black people being cursed and this and that. Sexy Red is like she's a sellout. You know what I'm saying? She's out here influencing these girls in St. Louis to take the path that she's on, even though she probably doesn't really even live like that. And it's just really disgusting. It's like you're making these girls, you're influencing these girls to become pregnant, destroying the black family, continuing to destroy the black family.
Okay.
Continuing perpetuating this like curse that's here. So I can't stand Sexy Red. And she's getting rich off of it. She's a clown. She's a bum. I can't stand her.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just wanted someone like yourself to speak to what Charleston White said because he's out there in the field, man. And this is his time. He stands 10 toes down. I can respect what he says and does. But now at the same time, we've got simps like Drake just all over her. I saw her new video with the Soulja Boy and Drake. Is just, you know, when you have a big cosign like that, it's influential, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's like next thing you're gonna see with Sexy Red, she's gonna be promoting the Democratic stuff. Right. It's like what's the word for it? It's you know what I'm saying?
I would be surprised. I didn't mean to cut you up. I wouldn't be surprised if she pops up at the White House with the
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like Eazy-E back in the day at the White House. Whoever's promoting destruction to the black community, they're going to the White House.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever's promoting selling drugs, they're going to the White House.
Good point.
Sexy Red promotes single motherism. She promotes pregnancy, which is gonna more like kids getting STDs, stuff like that. She's kind of bad. I'll give her that. She's kind of bad, but Drake is also kind of he's an enemy. I like Drake. I fuck with the music, to be honest, but
yeah,
he co-signs all the BS, you know, and the kids don't know any different, you know. And also Sexy Red, we used to have Nelly, we used to have Chingy, we used to have Jaquan. Now we have Sexy Red. So as far as St. Louis hip hop, like it's went downhill terribly. It went downhill real bad.
Okay. But hey man, I appreciate
before let me go.
Go ahead.
But is that if I promote?
Absolutely. Sure.
All right. I'm a professional fighter, Emmanuel Yadzo. I'm out here in California. I'm a pro MMA fighter. Check out my YouTube. I post fitness content, stuff like that. I'm gonna try calling in more, and whenever UFC 300's coming up, I don't know if you're gonna do a watch along with that. If you guys need fight picks, whatever, just hit me up on my channel.
Well, listen, if you can send me an email with regards to your channel, we'll put you in the community section. I appreciate you tapping in. Thank you for your support.
Appreciate you, OG.
Yes, sir.
I'm in.
Thank you, man. Salute. Okay.
Peace.
Okay. I like to have a younger person's perspective. Man, he said Sexy Red is trash. Whew. I think we'll end the show on that note. He's a professional MMA fighter. Okay. Guys, let me make sure I'm promoting my sponsors before I go. Okay. And hold on a second. I'm not sure what happened to Dope Man. Haven't been able to catch up with Dope Man. There's a big difference in time. He's he's way out there. You know what Dope Man is at. But I thank you guys for your support this evening, and I will see you possibly later on today. Today it's Sunday already. It's late night, but I got more to talk about. Okay. Thank you. Take care and be safe.